Let me get the going because I am driving, so I am make sure I don't have a foggy camera. Girl, the girls want to be upset because I made a comment. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because who is bothered is not me. Bitch, I've been in this business too long. 26 years this year to be exact, to give a damn about what people think, I have to say about stuff. But enough is enough. So, how can I? Okay, so I saw Mayhem Miller post about the girls, especially over in the LA area, because I do work everywhere. I work everywhere. Hey, Auntie Tamisha, you might want to stay in around for this because you as a veteran can also relate to this new wave of drag and all this other kind of stuff and how it's affecting the drag community. So, Mayhem made a comment, posted, I believe it was Mayhem, who was made a comment about like what these entertainers are doing, who are basically like making a fucking fool of themselves. It's a difference in entertaining and being entertaining and just making a damn fool of yourself. And that's not an opinion. That is a that is a fact. That is a true fact. There is a difference in, hey, back in the day, bitch, I used to jump off speakers. But I used to jump off speakers into a split during a high point of a song or for the dynamic of a song, okay? So, that's different. Hanging from, let's see, they have a 2-story and they got a pole right there. Hanging from a 2-story pole with one hand and jumping down into a split, jumping off of a bus into a split like Alicia Lee, the witches. That's entertainment. Okay? So just giving you a little background on how I feel. For 26 years, it don't, yeah. So this morning, I always check my Instagram because I am a people's person and I do like to keep up with my fans and things like that. And Dallas I forgot the name of the people, Dallas Nightlife or something like that. Y'all can correct me. It's called Dallas Nightlife. And they always posting and going around to basically highlight some of Dallas's talents and shows. Great job, Dallas Nightlife. I live for that, and thank you for helping us by getting ourselves out there and getting what we do here in Dallas out. So yeah, so I was looking on the at some of the videos, and I saw this young queen, because clearly she's young. I saw this young queen with the evening gown dress on, pulled all the way up. This was a brunch. Okay, good, Adicia. And her name is Adicia Lush, and I tagged her because I don't want her to feel like, words have different, you can take what a person say, however you want it when it comes to just typing. So I did tag her, and I don't have nothing against her. I don't even know her, but I made the live so she could understand where I'm coming from. It's not just on her. It's the whole community as a whole. Yeah, but it's not about making her popular. It's not about making her popular at all. This is a very important discussion that needs to be had. So anyway, I saw this young girl who it was at a brunch, and it was a short reel. So I'm sure she had did her number and everything and just having fun or whatever, but she had on an evening gown and it was hiked all the way up. Thank you, baby. It was hiked all the way up past her navel, and her white panties was showing. She had on an evening gown, and it was pulled all the way up, and she was dancing barefooted in stockings, doing a dance number. So she did a trick or two and failed. So my thing, and I commented under there to what extent? It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. And if somebody asks you to do something like that, you politely tell them no. You politely tell they ass no, because you are a representative not only of yourself, but the community of drag as a whole. So I didn't understand that. To me, that's making a fool of yourself. And they're not laughing with you. They are laughing at you. So that was my whole purpose of commenting, which I have a right to do, was commenting on that. And then in the same people, Dallas Nightlife highlighted her again in the same dress, doing something else. So it didn't have no date on it. It didn't have, it didn't have no type of, no date or nothing. So I'm like, is she wearing the same dress? Standing there doing a ballad at a different venue? Baby, listen, it's not about wearing the same stuff over and over again. I recycle shit too. It's not about what you wore, it's how you act in it. It's how you act and conduct yourself as a leading entertainer in this community. And I'm coming from thank you, Bobby Lynch. I'm coming from a good place, because people, seasoned queens, and even some newcomer queens have very good taste. And coming from a seasoned queen and watching this, it's not the fact that, hey, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to make your money, baby. Yeah, you can come on. You are more than welcome to come on my live. If you can request it. I'm not, if you can request the live, I can bring you. Okay, here we go. Hey, honey.
Hey.
Everybody say hello to Adicia. And first, before we have this conversation, I do want to apologize for you taking it the way you took it, because I wasn't trying to be negative. It was just from a point of it's not even just about you. It's about how this generation is taking the art form of drag. Because I've been on Drag Race and I learned to accept all facets of drag. Okay, let's be clear. I don't care what y'all do. But when I was going through my Instagram and saw the story, my real frustration with you was how you was acting in the gown.
Okay.
That's the only thing that was my only frustration. And because, baby, trust and believe, don't nobody have, if I have a lovely gown and I want to wear it the same day and we have 2 and 3 gigs, bitch, I'm gonna wear that gown. That wasn't the point. And I that was just my problem. And I didn't like, not, and I don't have no understanding. It's just I'm cut from a different cloth. And if the veterans do not say something about the actions of certain things that goes on, and it's just simple etiquette to me. It's simple etiquette when you are in a beautiful gown and your hair is done up and you clowning. I want our audience to see us seriously and not take us as a joke.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
I couldn't say I
let me
couldn't
go ahead
I
and
couldn't
give
comment all of that. But go ahead.
a little backstory. So first of all, thank you for calling me young because I've been doing drag for 14 years and I'm not young, but thank you, appreciate it.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. Well, it's
Sometimes
young to me because I've been going to 26 years and I'm 41. So it's young to me. Forgive me.
around, I've been able about drag and etiquette and of course your brand, but it was brunch. We are at Tequila 1 p.m. Their host. So I wanted the crowd to have a really good time. It was a small crowd, so I wanted the energy to be great. The show was already over, so sure, they kept saying like do the splits because that's what I usually do. But I was in a gown. I was like, yeah, I'm in a gown and I'm in heels. I cannot do the splits. And they're like, no, do it, do it. So just to lighten the mood and have a really good time, which is what I'm there for. I want everyone to come back and tell their friends to make our show even better. So of course, I'm going to hike up my dress and have a good time. And then really, regardless of what anyone thinks, I had a good time. The people there had a good time. Any laughter is great laughter to me. That's how I see it. I'm a very comical queen. I love to act
I agree.
silly with types of drag, and that's my type of drag. I don't mind looking like a fool or whatever. That's perfectly fine. Your brand is different than my brand. I know that. I honestly don't know why this was made such a big deal to me. Like this is comical because I didn't expect to go live with davenport over me wearing a gown that's up to my waist. But hey, whatever. Now people will know me. So I mean, thank you for having me. But
Oh,
so
no problem, baby. Perception, but perception is everything, and the backstory and everything is understood. But my whole thing was, I don't know what was going on. It was what we saw. It's
yeah,
it's
and that's
not
why
just
you
it's
shouldn't
just not just me, and
cover.
it was more of a concern, not so much as what it was a concern of the perception.
Yeah,
Because
no, I
I'm a host
completely get
too.
that,
I
and that's
host
why
my
you.
own shows on Tuesday nights. I host on Tuesday nights. So I act a complete fool. So, I'm not too far from what you do and how you do things. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But when I'm doing comedic things, even if it's the last minute, I have a moo on. I have a moo on and I have my slides on. I have my little chocolatas and that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it that
I
way. So I
down because wearing a muumuu and wearing slides as a drag queen while you're performing, I think that's just as bad as hiking up a gown. But that's
Well,
just
I
my.
wasn't. No, no, no. I host in
I
my
would
moo.
wear slides, but hey, you're just as barefoot as I am wearing my gown, so you can wear your muumuu and your slides, and I can wear my gown hiked up to my
Yes,
waist.
of course, of course. You can do whatever you want to do, sweetie. And that's not my point. My point was I was looking at an entertainer, regardless of what the intention was. I was looking at an entertainer with a gown on and who busted her ass in a gown. And that was my whole thing. That's why I don't know you, and and it's nice to meet you. But that was where my comment was coming from, and we can agree to disagree. But just know that I wasn't trying to be negative, and whoever thought I was being negative, I don't care. That's not who I am as a person, and I don't even make those type of
No,
comments like that on a regular basis. But like I said, sometimes we have to say something
yeah,
about it.
yeah. And the reason why me wearing the I like they comment on the there was 2 videos of me wearing the same gown. Why you saw
Hold
me
on, hold on. Say it again because you cutting in and out. You cutting in and out.
oh,
So I didn't. I want to make sure I hear everything you're saying.
yeah. So I reason why
Oh, now he's not saying nothing at all.
oh, I don't know if it now.
Hello.
No. Okay. Well, the reason why I was working down was because I had one show, just drag brunch, had for drag brunch, and then immediately right after um, that show, I got was my gown and my other outfit. So that's why. But I definitely understand from, but I'm gonna keep on doing me. It's working for. I know that you're fan that I'm fine. They don't have. I have. I really taking the time to talk to me about it. I didn't think it was necessary. Offended. I laughed about it. I said, "Oh, it's it's whatever." But expect for this to go Facebook Live, but
Yeah, I chose to go live about it because I'm not about to go back and forth with people under the comment section. So I go live to, to hold on. Kim K Star, baby, you mind your own goddamn business. And please don't let me get started on your ass because you don't even apply to this conversation. You're a whole different conversation. There are no rules in drag. You're right about that. But ain't nobody talking to you. Okay, so anyway, but I just chose not to comment, go back and forth with people under the comment. I hope to meet you in the near future. And by all means, baby, do what you want to do. That's what drag is about. And you don't you really owe nobody no explanation. That's how I live. But that's just I was explaining my comment and where it was coming from. That's all. I can't even hear you. You there? Are
yeah, of
you hearing
course.
me?
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I think yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to invite me. I expect for this to happen, but I appreciate it.
No problem at all. And I really do hope to meet you and we can have a drink and get drunk together. And maybe we'll both wear evening gowns and just act the fool together.
How about I wear a moo and slide?
Bitch, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome.
Hey, girl.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Hello. And that's her business. That's her business. If she want to look the way she want to look, that's her goddamn business. So more power to you, honey. If you go to Dallas nightlife, you will see exactly what I was talking and understand my comment. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Now we know. Yes, thank you, Amy. Now we know. That's how she chooses to do her drag. So that's where we're gonna leave it. That's how she chooses to do her drag. LaShawn, hey LaShawn, it is not too early. It's 2022, and if you don't call the shit out, people gonna still think it's just okay. So, but if that's how she want to do it, let her do it. But she is a beautiful queen, and that was my whole concern. But if it was my daughter, if it was my daughter, oh no, it wouldn't have went down. Like I don't give a damn if you're a comedy queen or whatever you call yourself. No, it's etiquette and how you uphold yourself as an entertainer and as a Davenport first and foremost. No, but I respect everybody, and let's get that clear. I respect everybody in their drag. Okay, I respect everybody in their drag. Do what you want to do. But had it been me or anybody on my side, even my nieces and nephews, I stay on them about, you know, how they look and how they present themselves and how they act on stage and off stage. That's just who I am. I think it's called Dallas Nightlife, and it's her show. She hosts the brunch. Let me hear up and get somewhere to park. But she hosts the brunch, and she's the host. She can do whatever she want to do. But like I said, it's all about her perception. And Mayhem Miller made a comment about a queen sliding down a a stairwell head first, head first. Or I even saw in a video at a brunch, this queen was up on the second floor. I don't know what she was doing up there, but she ended up falling. That's my concern. You don't. I mean, you could do anything to make people laugh. I love you too. I love you too, Bowlegs. I mean, it's just somebody. I think I saw a comment about standards. And listen, on Tuesday nights, it's at my talent night. You not finna catch me acting no fool in the game. I'm sorry. You're not. But I have comedic clothes on, and I act a fool on Tuesday nights because I'm the host, and that's my gig. That's what I do. Annie, what is you saying so for? What are you saying? And that's just hey calorie. That's just my opinion. Do people realize that drag don't have medical benefits? Why would you do something that could potentially injure you? My point. Nobody sent for you, Amy, but you are welcome to tune in and tap in on the subject. And the baby was literally in her stockings and she was doing a kick and fell. Yes, girl. I love my moo and my slides. I do, but when I host, I do come out in a regular tipping outfit. I host for a minute and then I go change because I know I'm finna cross over. The opening for Miss Gay USA is red, black, or both. Dress to impress is red carpet. You coming, Auntie? If you get one body, take care of it. Kaylin, why are you screaming? I'm not being. I'm. This is like serious to me. Dummy, like my like my brother Bear Braxton say, dummy, dummy. Yeah, I know I'll be. Girl, I know I was gonna get ready. When I host, I know I'm a crossover. So I put on my moo. Ah, God. Right, sister. My sister say so when they bust their head wide open, then what? My point. My whole point about etiquette, about taking care of yourself, and